Okay, dear students, we have already discussed about the boy who asked for more lesson for 8th standard students. Now we will move towards the question and answers for that lesson. So the first question is like this: where was Oliver Twist born? Okay, the answer is Oliver Twist was born in the poor house of a little town in a cold black night in the winter of 1837. Okay. Second question is, who were the parents when Oliver was born? Who were present when Oliver was born? When Oliver was born, a doctor who was hastily called for the purpose was present. Next question, third, what happened to the mother as soon as the child was born? Okay. As soon as the child was born, the mother died. Why did the mother look like while she was alive? While she was alive. The mother was young and good looking woman while she was alive. Next question, who was Mr. Bumble? Mr. Bumble was a town leader. He had full authority over the people of the poor house. Okay. Next, sixth one. How did Mr. Bumble treat the children? Mr. Bumble starved and ill-treated the children who were under his care. So next one. What did Oliver's friends want him to ask the master? Oliver's friends persuaded him to ask for more food. Okay. Next one. Question number 8. How were the children fed in the house? The children were fed in a large stone hall with a big metal basin at one end. The master stood by the metal basin and served each child a small bowl of watery gruel. Boys have very good appetite and the food given to them was not sufficient. Sixth question. Why was a council held by the boys? What did they decide in it? A council was held at the poor house by the boys as they were not fed enough and they were always hungry. That evening, one of the bigger boys said that if he was not given an extra bowl of gruel, he would certainly eat a boy next to him. That boy had a wide and hungry eye, therefore the smaller boys believed him. The decision of the council was that Oliver Twist should walk up to the master and ask for more. Okay. Next, what did Oliver ask his master for? Oliver had the bowl in his hand and stood in front of the master and asked, "Please, sir, I want some more." Question number 11. How did the